Hey there, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today we're going to take a look at the mid-month of November. So happy birthday to y'all. Mid-month of November, we're going to focus, though, on that eclipse, that full moon eclipse that is happening on the 19th. It is in Taurus, your 7th house of partnership. Could be business, could be personal. And they showed me a vision. I don't know why they're doing that. Okay, so they showed me a vision to share with you, and wow. Okay, so what I saw was it kind of looked like an episode of Fear Factor, like the person sticking their hand in the tarantula cage, like all these weird things. And then I saw Indiana Jones going down into the pit of vipers. And I was like, what is happening? And they said, face your fears head on. Face the challenges head on. What are you so afraid of? Go for it anyway. Don't let fear hold you back. So you have an interesting collection of cards that came out here. We have Luna. I understand this one. Luna is definitely about you using your intuition, and not everything you see is as it appears. Because one of the things they showed me was somebody walking off a gangplank into shark-infested waters, only they turned out to be dolphins. And I saw somebody sticking their hand down into something, and I don't know what it was they thought they were sticking it down, but it was just jello. And so I feel like for some of you, there are reasons, good reasons to be fearful, and there's a need, because the Indiana Jones was afraid of snakes, and they were definitely snakes. So, but the reward was immense. You are truly awesome, and your own creator spirit. Super excellent. That is number 8. That is like the strength card. Luna here is a 17. No, she's an 18. So she's like the moon card. Okay. We have single, which there's so much blue. Okay, this one's really tapped into your third eye. And these, a lot of blue about what is of truth to you with a little hint of green in there. It's number 12, which kind of makes me think it's going to be like the Empress message. And then we have Delphine. And Delphine here is blues and greens and purple. And so there is healing and growth as you connect in with your inner knowing, as you connect with spirit. And as you recognize that you manifest what you focus on. So when we focus on the things we want, that's when we manifest, okay? So Indiana Jones was focused on getting to whatever treasure he was seeking. I forget which movie that one was in. And so he focused on that and not his fears, and he was successful. Single says, do that which lifts your heart to bring forth your deep inner smile from within. So focusing on what brings the joy, what brings the happiness, that is how you're going to get where it is that you want to go. When you focus on what you're afraid of, you manifest those fears into reality, because as our intention goes, the reality flows. Okay, that's not exactly how that goes, but that's what just came out of my mouth, so we're going with that. All right, so why can't I find Delphine? She's right here. Oh, here we go. Delphine says, you can choose to heal and be healed, or swim in the riptides. What you focus on is what you're going to manifest. So you have 18 months of learning how to dive deep, of learning how to go for it, of learning how to let go of things that don't serve you so you can get to where it is that you want to go. What is it you truly want? Getting really in touch with that. Because that north node is in Taurus, but that means the south node, and there will be eclipses coming for you, is in your sign, Scorpio. And so those are about releasing and creating and making space for what it is that you want to do next and where it is you want to go. So, yes. Interesting. Okay. Overall energy. That's so funny because they're the same card. It's like, really, there's two. Okay, so the first one that came out was the Winter's Dream gestation period. This is the pregnancy, right? The pregnancy of a dream, the pregnancy of an idea. The seed has been planted, and it is the pregnancy energy of how we go, how we manifest from there. And you have the divine feminine, which is called the cosmic womb. Again, it's creation. You are going to manifest what you focus on. So what are you going to focus on? Your fears or your dreams and wishes and your goals? Wow. Okay, so Taurus North Node happening, did I mention, in your 7th house of partnership? Could be business or personal. For many of you, this is personal. You may say, well, business is personal, but okay. Wow. All right, here we go. Your overall energy here, you have the drifter. This is the key to the situation. It's experiencing life as it comes. Oh, Taurus, your gut just clenched up, didn't it? What do you mean experience life as it comes? I want to know what's happening next. I want to look at all the possibilities. I want to run all the scenarios through my head. I want to figure out which one it is I should be following, because I don't want to screw this up. Whatever move I make, it needs to be right, and I need to come out in the power position. The key to the situation is not doing that. The key to the situation is letting go of control enough to be in flow with spirit, and trusting that the divine, which, by the way, your spirit is your higher self, definitely has your best interest at heart. So recently you've been doing a lot of resting. We have the Garden of Venus. This is lovely. Rest and renewal. And as somebody who does a lot of tarot readings and on YouTube here and otherwise, I could tell you the Scorpios have been resting. You guys have been in a very paused state. And now I think that rest is over and it's time to get to work. Why do I say that? Because the way to transform the situation is closing the door. It is completion. It is ending the cycle so that you can step through this doorway. When you close that door, other doors and possibilities open to you. You've been worried about, is the work I've been doing going to yield the fruit? You have the netcaster. Preparations come to fruition, but this is in the area of what you've been anxious about. Am I doing the right thing? Am I making the right moves? Am I getting where it is I want to go? And the obstacle to overcome has been radical acceptance. The beloved. And the beloved says, if you really want something, go all in. The obstacle has been letting go and going all in. When I see this complete the thing here, and the obstacle has been going all in, I feel like you want to make a move. You want to make a change of some sort in your life, and there's been a fear. Do I leave this job? Do I leave this community? Do I let go and move on so I can get to where it is that I want to go? How do I do this? How do I let go if I'm not sure of what the outcome is? How do I make this great big change and feel safe and secure? In the future, moving forward, you're going. You're going. I know you're going to do this because in the future, you have moving out of stagnation, the dust devil. And that is moving out of stagnation in a hurry. How do you know which moves to make? It is the ones that resonate in your heart. You have the whale song resonating in the heart space. So it's really important that you connect with your heart. What does your heart want? That's the only guidance you need, the only scenario. If it feels right, if it feels good, it's the direction to move in. If it feels icky, uncomfortable, trust that. You guys have amazing intuition. It's a gift to use. because in the area of action to be taken right now, you have the Sky Bridge. And the Sky Bridge says possibility for union. Now, for some of you, this is definitely about a relationship. For others of you, this is possibility for union within yourself, coming back together, feeling nice and whole. For some of you, it is a possibility of union with your spiritual goals and ambitions, as far as your soul purpose, of connecting with that creativity, that the thing you came here to create and do. Outcome. The outcome says heart home, compassion. This is a compassion for yourself. This is coming home to yourself. This is coming home to what resonates with you. You got to complete a cycle first. It's an eclipse. Eclipses are about completing cycles. Eclipses are about releasing and letting go to clear space to bring something new in. This is an amazing opportunity to really move things in the direction that you want, truly want to go, where your soul is calling you to go. You've been resting, you've been healing, you've been regenerating, but it looks like this eclipse is like go time. It's like go time. Be willing to experience life as it comes, not needing to know all of the details of how that's going to go, and instead navigate by the heart. Navigate by what feels right. It allows you to move out of stagnation and get in flow with spirit. Okay, so you have the Griffin. The Griffin says loyalty, power of the good, the light bearer. I trust in the ferociously loving power of the divine goodness. Letting go and letting life come as it comes. I trust in the ferociously loving power of the divine goodness. This is asking you to trust. You have the strength to manifest whatever you want. But you got to let go. You got to face your fears. You're going to have to go down into the pit of vipers. You're going to have to walk off the plank into the shark-infested waters. But hey, they could be dolphins. So, goodness does not need you to be super nice or a doormat. Right? We don't need to be doormats. You can be kind, but you can also be a divine badass, living with integrity, courage, and truth. Ask the universe for help in sorting out any issues that you are experiencing so that you can learn from them without losing yourself to them. So you can learn from them without losing yourself to them. How to be out there in the world and still know who you are and be who you are. It's integrity. Integrity means, integrity is about something that doesn't come apart because it is solid foundation and built. Integrity, so the integrity of a situation is something that's not flying apart. A lot of times people think, when you think integrity, you think, well, that person has a lot of integrity because you think they're honest or they're trustworthy or they're truthful or whatever. And that's usually what they think is integrity. And in a way, that's part of it. But what it really is integrity is someone who is very confident in who they are and they don't feel the need to create false facades about who they are. Because they trust and believe in who they are and they're being authentically who they are, and that allows them to build authentic relationships, business, personal, whatever, but it's the integrity, it's the honoring of one's self that creates the solid foundation for their own life and oftentimes helps to facilitate the solid foundation of a number of other things, business, whatever. So act with integrity becomes really important. Trust in the power of the divine justice. You do not have to understand the workings of the universe to know how karma works, right? All things work according to a higher wisdom and timing. You guide others with wisdom when you integrate your physical and spiritual realities. Be loyal to your values and your truth. That's integrity. Be loyal to your values and your truth. That's how you act with integrity. What do you value? What is your truth? And then operate from that space. That's what resonates in the heart space. Your values, your truth. You have the parrot. Pleasure, fun, and connection. I am vibrant, playful, and free. It's time to start having some fun, Scorpio. Open your heart to loving and supporting others and allow them to love and support you also. Trust your natural desire to reach out to others. You will be able to discern the relationships that are healthy and nourishing from those that are not right for you because, again, it's about what resonates in the heart space. You have deeper connection with others on this planet than you may recognize. Your life is meant to be joyful. We are here to create joy. That's what we're here to do. Your life is meant to be joyful, and you are asked to support this by making more time for play. Give yourself permission to enjoy your natural beauty. Preen and stretch your stuff in a way that feels good for you. Allow yourself to be in flow, experiencing life as it comes. And then you have the peacock, which is also going to tell you to strut and preen, right? It's the peacock. Overcoming negativity, divine beauty. You are worthy. I see the divine beauty within me, and I share it freely for the greatest good. Loyalty and values that are yours. It's integrity, right? Your spirit guides are bringing you a message of love and faith and protection. Now is the time. Now is a fertile time to pray and receive loving, empowering, effective response from the universe. Trust the divine completely. Allow it to draw out the depths of your beauty, grace, and sacred purpose. Rise above petty agendas and refuse to engage in ego-driven interactions. Instead, affirm and express yourself from the heart. That's integrity. You can develop spiritual vision, inner sight, psychic awareness, channel divine energies for guidance and healing. You will overcome any effects of poisonous behavior from your past through spiritual intervention and grace. You will overcome any effects of poisonous behavior from your past through spiritual intervention and grace. We are in new energy. We are in new energy. The past belongs in the past. Stay in the present, work toward the future, but stay in the present. Many of us have done things that we wish we had not done, experienced things that we really would have rather not experienced, but they helped us to learn what we needed to learn, to allow our souls to grow, and to become who we are today as we sit here where we are right now on the precipice of this new energy that is coming through with the Aquarian age. So forgive yourself, forgive others. This is that compassionate heart. This is compassion for yourself and for others. You know, a lot of times I used to say to my kids, well, I make my choices and decisions based on the best information available to me at the moment. I am not like a Scorpio. I do not sit and try to run the scenarios through my head. I look at stuff and I go, oh, okay, I'm going to do that. Something that makes a lot of my friends crazy. But that's how I work. And when I do that, I have to say, I don't usually regret that. I can't think of an example right now. I'm sure there must be something. It's when I sit and I think about something that usually ends up making me regret it. My gut decision is generally correct for me because I live in my own integrity. It may not be what everybody else thinks is the right answer, but it's the right answer for me. And so I forgive myself for what looks like mistakes or missteps along the way because I know that based on the information and knowledge I had at the time, I made the decision that seemed correct. And so then you need to do that for yourself. You need to say to yourself, based on the information I had at the time, I made choices and decisions that felt correct. And have some compassion for yourself because if we got it right every time, we wouldn't have to be here on Earth School. Right? We wouldn't have to be here. We would be the guides in spirit helping everybody else figure their crap out. No, we're here because we're here to learn and grow our souls. So have compassion for yourself and also other people. Other people are here on Earth School also trying to do the best they can. So when we have compassion for ourselves and others, we come home to our own hearts. You have the heart home. You have the heart home. I have never seen this card before, and it's lovely. Says your soul is gifted with being able to create resplendent beauty in this world. Yes. Strut your stuff. Go have some fun. Stop being so hard on yourselves. Just because you're a divine spark, it doesn't mean you're actually perfect. And it's okay. It's the imperfections that make us unique and give us each our own unique beauty that shines through. So, yeah. All right, you guys, this looks really interesting. You guys are in for a ride. I think if it's starting out like this is going to be very transformative. I hate to say that to a Scorpio because isn't that all you guys do? But I think that if you will trust the process and you release and you let go and get in flow with spirit and use your heart as the compass, you guys are going to sail through the South Node in your sign because there's such high vibrational energy coming in because of the Aquarian age coming in. So, all right, you guys take good care. I will talk to you soon. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you want to be in the drawing for the reading that I'm giving away. And I will see you guys next week.